Greetings and welcome to Morbis Plays War for the Overworld Bedrock Beta. So here you can see we're playing War for the Overworld Bedrock Beta Edition. I should hasten to add, you see the version number up here. Now the game hasn't been released yet, but it is now early access on Steam. Retail price is $22.99. Right, so the game currently comes available with various different modes you can see here. Unfortunately it doesn't have options, so you cannot adjust the audio, so I'm hoping it's not going to be too loud, but yeah, we will see. I'll check the recording. Right, so here are the various different modes we have. We've got campaign. This basically acts as a tutorial currently. They're quite short, you'll probably play through it in about half an hour. Okay, then you've got the sandbox. That basically enables you to go in and build a dungeon, and then you can spawn waves of different enemies to come and attack that dungeon. Survival challenge. Yeah, so survival mode. That's basically you've got automatic. Well, it says it all really. It's survival. You start with your dungeon heart and some pre-made rooms, although they're not filled in, but they're dug out for you. And then you get wave after wave of minions attack you. Now it's actually quite fun because the audio, the voiceover is done in a humorous manner. Those familiar with the Dungeon Keeper series are going to be familiar with this game. It's much in the same ilk. Make no bones about it. Okay, so we've also got multiplayer. Now I've not tried this yet. Normally I would do multiplayer, but for a game like this, I like to get to know the mechanics first before doing it, and I'm not sure how well this has been implemented. I'm hoping that eventually they'll do large-scale multiplayer. If it goes to like 8-player FFA, then that would really interest me. I'd be very interested in that. If it's just 1v1, that would be less appealing. Okay, and then we've got skirmish. Now I think we're going to do skirmish today, which is basically a fight against the AI. We've got a couple of different maps here, different dungeons. Now the development of this is all looking very promising. The developers are very positive, they're involved. It's first started on Kickstarter and it seems to have a strong community behind it. So I'm hoping it's going to develop nicely. Right here we see our dungeon heart. I'm just going to start mining. So how are we going to do this? Okay, I'm going to have to stalk and play. So yes, so just click to select what you want your minions to mine out. You start with 5 little imp guys here. You can see them. We've got 5. There they are, busy working away. Just pick one up for a moment. There he is. Hello, fella. And these are your workers essentially. And now it's an interesting mechanic. You don't give them direct orders, but you can see he started filling in the ground there and claiming these tiles. Now it's claiming the dungeon. You can't put rooms down until it's been claimed. So there he goes, claiming it. And because I dropped him next to it, that's why he started doing that. With some gold there. Okay. So yes, well, there's so much to talk about. Where to begin? Right, so he's claiming the tiles. And yeah, so now if I wanted him to fortify the walls, I could just drop him there, and now he'll start fortifying. I didn't give him the order to do it, but because of where I dropped him, then he'll start doing that. So there you go, you can see our guys have mined this out now. I'm just going to set them working over here. And there we go. And now we should get sins as well. So at the top, you can see
a new sin is available to you.
A new sin is available. There we go. So we're going to open up our sins here. Now these basically you unlock during the game through research. Now research can be increased. Let's unlock the archive.
Unlocked.
Get that first. Now
unlocked.
this, I always like to get this early. Unlock prophecy. Removes the fog of war. Now this becomes very important. Okay, and why not?
Barracks unlocked.
Now as you also unlock, you'll see my mana increased. Now there's a little red bar here. Let's explain about that now. So we're going to go to our spells tab, and we can summon more minions, more little imps. So there we go. Summoned a couple more. You can see that's now blocked out because that's locked out mana. We have more little workers, but you can see our units. We've got 7. But that mana is locked, so we can't make use of it. Now, we better get on and start building, because the AI is quite quick to expand. And what we're going to put in here is, as before mentioned, is the library, which we've got. So there we go, buildings tab. And we're going to go with archive, I should say. Now, look, when I'm laying it out, you see 1 prop appears. So that's enough to support 1 worker.
A cultist has entered your dungeon.
Here he comes, a cultist has come in. He's going to come and work for us. But if we make the room bigger, we can have more props,
have researched a new
so we can
for you.
attract more workers. There's the cultist, he's doing his work, and that's speeding up the research there, which is good, because we need that. Now, we want to keep on tunneling out. Sorry, I should have really been doing this, but as I say, I'm going to slow down my play a bit, just so I can talk a bit more as we do things. Now, like I was saying, we got that. Use that sin to get this spell, and that is that there, prophecy. And using that, we can see what's going on. Now, this becomes essential because we don't want to breach here. There's the enemy, and we don't want to breach the dungeon yet because the AI likes to swarm you. So if he gets in, he likes to swarm attack you. So, but what we do want to do is claim this territory to prevent him from doing so. Now, so we're going to get our workers. As we've got some more sins, let's see, what unlocks now.
Sanctuary unlocked.
I'll talk about the rooms as I actually put them down. So, it's going to unlock some stuff here. Now, we should actually, let's get a lair. Now, a lair is somewhere where your creatures can sleep. There we go. I should have also, you got a vault here. Now, let's put that around there. That enables your maximum capital to increase, so you can store more gold at one time. That becomes useful later. Right, so just got to be a bit careful here. See, we're mining out right up to his territory. It's okay.
Your minions have researched a sin for you.
Okay, get this room tunneled out. Now, room dimensions can vary. As I say, the important thing is the props which you'll see inside. Like here, like I said, you've got 4. There's another worker. He's working away. And that's increasing our sins, which we can unlock. Now, this is a great sin. Unlock avarice. This becomes very important. This is a means to get gold, which I'll show you momentarily. So that means gold in the map becomes less essential. As you can see here, there's gold in the walls. When you mine it, it drops onto the floor, and your workers will pick it up and run it back and drop it in the vault. You see our vault's filling up with gold here. Okay, right. So let's gonna get some more rooms on the go. As I'm talking, get that mined out. So you can only put rooms down once the tiles have been claimed. Now we've seen it's claimed, but also I need to get some more workers because I want them to be fortifying this wall, because he can dig through it and that will breach our dungeon, which would be very bad because we're not prepared. As you can see, we've not got much going on. We've only got a couple of creatures.
Researched a sin for you.
Let us. What I want to do, just get some more digging going on because it's always good to keep expanding. Because if not, he'll fill in that space, and if the AI gets it, then it's much harder to take back. Right, so we've got a lair there. Why don't we put a den? Now, a den will attract different types of creatures.
A new sin has been researched.
There we go, there's a den. And more creatures will start coming into our dungeon now. They can use that to sleep in. Oculus and the like.
A scark has entered your dungeon.
Let's have a quick look around here. So we're going to use our mana.
You've received a new sin.
So our worker's working away there. But actually I want to reassign them. So I could pick them up manually, but going to this screen I can just grab them there on my cursor and drop them down in this room.
An Oculus has
put them on the correct tile, you see. If I put them next to the wall, they're now fortifying it. And that stops him tunneling through quickly. So he can still tunnel through it, but I'll get advance warning.
Your minions have researched a sin for you.
A scarg there is wandering around. That's
a
the den.
scarg has entered your dungeon.
Okay, now I'm being a bit slow here, but what we're going to do is now do a ritual chamber. Now, because this is manned by the cultists, we'll put this next to the archive, so they don't have far to travel. So, and if I see my ritual now, I can now start using ritual, and I'm going to use that one which I showed you, avarice, and that becomes live. One of them's going to wander through and start working in that room. Excellent. Okay, so let's carry on mining. As I say, it's important to expand. If you misclick, just undo it. It's very satisfying, very easy to do. Good interface. Okay. Now we better keep an eye out again.
A new
sin worried.
is
Let's say an early
available
breach
you.
isn't good. It's fine over there. Here. More gold supplies.
An Oculus.
But we don't have to worry too much about gold. Our ritual's ready. Let's just activate the ritual. Execute ritual. There we go. Mana's drained. Oh, I did that badly. I should have waited till I had full mana. And yes, it's converted to gold. Now, with imps, because I've got that mana locked, if I want to unlock it, so I get more mana, you see it's a maximum 525 there, then I just pick, say, 3 up, drop them into the dungeon heart, right click on it, there you go, that's now freed up, maximum mana 675. Okay. Right, and we can increase that further by unlocking more of these, which become very useful. Now this is the defense foundry, and here you can get various traps and the like. And that's a portcullis door. That lets us repair things.
Garrison unlocked.
That's a scarg. That was useful. A gargoyle is a defense. Now, there's various ways we can play this game. I don't want this video to be too long, so what we will do is go the assembly room.
Gargoyle, unlocked.
Right. Now that
A
there
new
is,
sin has been researched.
this is all colour coded, which is very neat. So as you're unlocking things, down here you can see you've got the different build menus. That's for rooms, so the different rooms you want to build. That shows your units, but something else is showing the colour corresponding. So this is spells, purple on here are all spells.
Has entered your
So
dungeon.
green up here are all rooms. That's construction, construct. So oh, and we've got an early breach. There we go. That's what we wanted to avoid. Okay. So now I'm incredibly underdeveloped. So what are we gonna do? This becomes interesting now. Okay, we've only got one minion. 4 Oculuses. These just look at things. So we're gonna have to use spells. Get in and claim our dungeon. This should actually be game over before it's begun. You see, this is what I mean about the early breach. This is what we want to avoid. So our Skull's coming to defend. We can do a rally all minions. This will basically get all your minions to come and help defend. There are enemies coming to our dungeon heart. We've got limited mana, so we're going to wait for it to recharge. We're going to try and do some lightning to kill them off. But because he's more developed early, he's just going to zerg us here. You see them all coming in. Here come the enemy. I think this is going to be game over. Can we show you defences? Well, we could do... Right, okay, let's show you assembly. This may be one way out. Depends if our cultists are all dead. Thereby staying here. Get working on assembly. Get in there, working assembly. Okay, now we need turrets urgently. So we're going to get them, and let's do it around our dungeon heart.
A cultist has entered your dungeon.
Break down the wall, just because I want to claim this.
A Skarg has entered your dungeon.
You need to be working, so I need to get a bay. Give me that. I want him to do what I want him to do. Oh, it's probably got rally all. So if you've got rally all minions on, then they're going to go and attack whatever. They're going to give ignore whatever else they're doing and go and attack. So you, obey me now. He has. Pick him up. Come here. There we go. Get in there. Work on this. Need the ritual. Or is it already available? No, it's not. Where is he going? This guy seems intent on fighting.
An Oculus has entered your dungeon.
Right, so anyway, let's
your
continue the plan.
minions
So
have
we're going to put in
researched this in
defences.
for you.
This is our dungeon heart. If they get to the dungeon heart here, it's GG, game over. What I'm trying to achieve now is get assembly ritual done. Oh, it's payday. See? Now these minions, they're very greedy. They need paying every so often. So they basically down tools and off they go to get their paycheck. Gosh, just the way it goes. Okay, so I could actually be doing more now, but I've been focused on getting this ritual. See, the research isn't going up because they're not researching, so we're not gaining any more sins. I need probably more than... I misclicked there. I was actually going for rampart, which you can build around your turrets. Now we're going up again, so we've got a worker. Where are you? Cultists, what are you up to? The cultists should be in here doing the ritual. I'm sure I cancelled the rally all. So we may want healing. Healing, so let's heal him. You can see he's injured. That's a health bar. Around that, you can see he's down. Healed up. It does tell you their activity there, so current activity none, so I don't know why he's sitting there still. He's just sitting in his lair, and maybe he's refusing to work because he could be hungry. So, let's go to rooms, get some food. There we go. Open up. This room could be doing with being one bigger, because you can see I could get an additional prop there. So actually, why don't we just take this room down? I mean, at the moment we've got other concerns, like he's reaching the dungeon.
A Skarg has entered your dungeon.
Okay, we've got a Skarg. Yes, what we need to do is get some warriors. So we've got all this claimed land, but it's underdeveloped. We've got to use our funds wisely. We're still not doing the ritual. Just standing there, idly. What does he need? What do you need? I just don't know. Okay, so we need barracks. Let us go to barracks.
Okay,
barracks goes in there. We probably want